Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Inspiro Freak private coaching recordings for your listening pleasure. I'm Jana Toy, and I'll be your coach for these recordings. This is episode number 4. So, today I just wanted to talk to you about the CBT cycle and why it's so important. Now, the CBT cycle is the fundamental principle upon which cognitive behavioral therapy is based. And it's simply a synergy between what happens from when you take a decision to do something and what you do in the end, and why self-sabotage happens in between. Okay, so it's just going to help you understand where you can change the cycle so that you can affect your circumstances and your results for the better, taking better actions, and also having control over your thoughts and your feelings. So the CBT cycle works like this. You have certain circumstances. Your circumstances will influence your thoughts, and your thoughts are going to influence your feelings, and your feelings will in turn affect your actions, and your actions will affect your results. And then it starts again, because your results will influence your circumstances. Now, you may ask me how that works. So let's take it through a positive scenario. Let's say you were born in good circumstances. Your parents were wealthy, they took good care of you, your parents had a great marriage, and you grew up secure and feeling loved and financially and emotionally supported. So now you go to private school and everything goes well, your grades look good, and it in turn leads you to be accepted into a university, and you go and you study, you get your degrees, and you qualify, and then you get a great job, and now you settle yourself in this new position, and you're stable, you know who you are, what you want out of life, you meet the love of your life, you have kids, and you grow all together. Okay, so in that CBT cycle, the circumstances was good. So what happened is that person's thoughts were influenced in a good way. So that person thought about themselves that they're competent, that they're loved, they thought that they were successful, things like that. And what are the feelings that permeated in their lives is I'm competent, I'm loved, I'm successful, I'm worthy, whatever I do turns out great, you get what you work for, things like that. And in turn, it affects that person's actions. So that person takes regular action, works hard, accomplishes the things that they set out to do, and the results in their life is good. If you look at their life in general, it is going well, everything is going good, and it affects the circumstances that they find themselves in again. So they live a life of comfort, and they live a life where their circumstances are good, and they provide that for their kids. But let's take this scenario in a negative way. Okay, you are born into a family of alcoholist parents. Okay, you grow up not really being taken care of properly, and therefore you feel that you're not loved, and you start using drugs. The drugs get you into spending time with the wrong friends, and you get pregnant, and now you don't get to finish your high school, which means that you don't get a great job, and you keep losing your job because of the drugs. And you meet a boyfriend, the boyfriend's hitting you, and your circumstances, your life is just very, very poor. So let's look at the CBT cycle again. Firstly, her circumstances were poor, so now it affects her thoughts. So she thinks, I'm not worthy to spend time on, I'm not the child my mother always wanted, because in her alcoholic rage, maybe the mom used to say that she wanted a boy or whatever. So the thoughts that that child entertains is she's not good enough, she's not wanted, she's not loved. And it makes her feel sad, it makes her feel depressed, it makes her feel that she needs to overcompromise. And now she starts taking drugs because of the feelings affecting her actions. So now her actions is she wants to chemically induce feeling better about herself, having confidence, stuff like that. So now she uses alcohol, and the results in her life is now she has dropped out of high school, fallen pregnant, and the circumstances she finds herself in is dire. So that's the way the CBT cycle works. It's your circumstances creating your thoughts creating your feelings creating your actions, and your actions affecting your results, which in turn again affects your circumstances. So it's a circle, it's a cycle that it goes through all of the time. So my question is, if you want to change your circumstances, how do we do that? And that's where you get an influx in your cycle when you start infusing your thoughts with positive things and things that are uplifting and things that are going to give you new ideas and inspiration. So when I'm talking about infusing your thoughts, I'm talking about reading personal development books, listening to motivational YouTube videos, subscribing to podcasts that's going to give you some new ideas, things like that, getting a coach, reading the books that matter, reading the books that are going to give you the answers, that are going to inspire you to do more, to be more, to have more. Okay, and now when your thinking improves, it's going to improve your feelings, because now you understand things about yourself, because you've been doing research about it. You understand yourself, you understand your situation, you can make better decisions. It affects your feelings. So now you feel more competent, you feel like you understand your parents' situation. Maybe you grew up in these bad circumstances, but now you understand, and your feelings improve because you're infusing your thoughts with positive things. Now your action starts to show it. Now you start taking better care of yourself because you've researched on how to do it and you're feeling positive about it. You start exercising, and now the result is you're losing weight, you and your husband's reconnecting, and you fall pregnant or whatever. Your circumstances improves the moment you start infusing your life with your thoughts. So if you're telling me that you are in a hole, you are stuck, you're in a rut and you don't know how to get out, the first thing you need to do is start infusing your thoughts with positive things. And the mere fact that you're listening to this podcast, to this private coaching recording, is that you're infusing your mind with positive things. You're teaching yourself how to manage yourself better so that your life can improve. So you're already on a winning path, because you value personal development, you value infusing your thoughts so that your feelings can improve, your actions can improve, your results can improve, and your circumstances can change. So I call it an upward spiral rather than a downward spiral. So when you want your life to upward spiral and you want your circumstances to level up and improve, you need to infuse your mind with the right things. And while I'm on that topic, when you infuse your mind, your thoughts with negative things, let's say you like listening or watching horror movies, or you like listening to music such as Billie Eilish, I Wanna End Me. Okay, all of those things work subliminally on you, because your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and fiction. So now when you're watching a horror movie, your brain physically goes through that emotions, that feelings of being scared. When you listen to hate music or music that is promoting self-harm, then your mind thinks it's your thoughts that you're thinking, and you're starting to feel their actions. So and it's starting to affect your actions, because now you're starting to get depressed, because the song, even love songs, even sad love songs, can affect you negatively, because it affects your feelings. And now your actions is you're feeling depressed, you're feeling moody, you're feeling less than. And what is the results? Now you snap at your husband, or you make rash decisions, and what happens? Your circumstances degrades. Okay, over time, once or twice won't make a difference, but over time your circumstances is going to degrade, and you are going to find yourself more and more in a hole. So if you want to change your circumstances for the positive, and you want to ensure that you are on an upward spiral and not a downward spiral, you need to start infusing your thoughts with positive things, and not just numb yourself with entertainment all the time. I know it's fun to sit and watch a Netflix series, but don't let your entertainment time overshadow your personal development time, because that entertainment isn't going to give you the life that you are looking for. Sitting on the other side of the screen watching the Kardashians isn't going to give you the life of the Kardashians. Okay, you need to actually do the things that you need to do to get the life that you want. Watching other people living a great life, yes, it's entertaining, but it isn't improving your circumstances and your results. So if you want your results and your circumstances to change, you need to get serious about your personal development, about infusing your mind. And you can find idle minutes in your day. It doesn't have to take too much of your time. You can put an audiobook on your phone, or in the car while you're driving, like you're listening to this private coaching recordings. You can infuse your mind even while you're busy doing other things, and it's going to improve your circumstances. It's going to improve your results, because it will improve your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. So, okay, my friends, I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you have a lovely day. Until the next episode, goodbye.